Hey everybody, it's Gary here from Meeple Times. I'm here to talk about how to modify Long Cow so that you can play with kids younger than 8. Now the game itself is originally rated for 8+, but my daughter's only 5 and she really wanted to play the game because of this cute cartoon cow. So I bought the game and then realized that some parts of it may be a little bit too advanced, so I actually modified the base game so that I can play it with my daughter Merritt. So here's what I did. There are some of these specialty cards. So there's a wild card. There are these crossbreed cards with the pink bars underneath. There are these specialty cards with the purple, red offensive cards, orange and yellow defensive cards. Now, I did take these out of the base game because it's a lot to explain to a 5-year-old all at once how to build a cow and then say, oh, hey, by the way, there are these exceptional rules. So I took them out to start with. I'm going to start introducing her to new rules pretty soon, actually, to kind of help her ramp up a bit, to kind of get her mind going. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add these wild cards in. I'm just going to, basically all it does is it allows you to add these cards onto cows that don't necessarily match it. So it can match anything. There are 3 types of cows: the Highland, the Longhorns, and then there's one more. But you can use these wild cards to match onto any of those 3. So that's pretty easy to explain. And then next, I'm gonna add the crossbreeds in, and then say, hey, Merritt, you'll be able to use one of these pink cards to match any of these types. As long as you have this pink one, you can make a Frankenstein cow, and she'll probably really like that. It's an easy concept to explain and to understand for a 5-year-old. So that's pretty benign and something I'll add on pretty soon. But these other ones, where the specialty ones as well as the offensive ones, these are where I opted to take out. I'll probably keep out for a while. The reason is because a 5-year-old's probably not going to want to compete with an adult. An adult can probably pick on 5-year-olds pretty easily with these cards too. So I opted to take them out so that Merritt and I can enjoy the game together without really necessarily irritating her beyond the simple rules that she has to deal with. But the first thing that I think I'll be able to add would be these specialty cards with the purple line underneath, which basically says draw 1 card from every other player or 3 from the deck, take another turn, or steal 1 random card. Pretty benign, pretty easy concept. There are only 3 of them. But I think for the most part, I'm going to keep away from putting the offensive cards in until at least another year and a half, when she gets closer to 7.5, 8, so that she can kind of start to understand, hey, a little bit of PvP, a little bit of sportsmanship is not bad, and that she'll be mature enough to take it without automatically flipping out because she's only 5. So offensive cards, I took that out. I probably won't put that in for another year or 2. But on the other hand, because there are no offensive cards, there's no reason to have the defensive cards either. And there are quite a few more of these compared to the specialty cards, which are only 3. So taking these out makes it simple and less irritating to a 5-year-old. Okay, so that's how I decided to modify Long Cow to make it possible to play with my 5-year-old. Now, this is just me. It's not endorsed by Gamewright or anything. It's just a suggestion. If you have modified Long Cow before, or you modify other games for your young children, please let me know, and let me know how you chose to do it. I love to hear it. And this is Gary from Meeple Times. Hope to talk to you again soon. Thanks for watching.